Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. Are we almost live? What? What? Are we almost live? I'm not supposed to be here. I'm not supposed to be here. Oh, yes, yes. So I want to apologize right now to the moderators that I told them that we weren't doing a show, which we're just doing a update kind of show. Okay, quickly. Yes. Shalom, shalom, shalom. I just got back 5 minutes ago from the television station Channel 45 in Orlando, Florida. Just filmed a TV show that will be airing. I don't know when. They'll let me know when it's going to air. It was a great interview that went really well. So I think you guys have really enjoyed out there. That it'll be on the Welcome Home show, and at some point they're going to let me know when it's going to air. Okay, so I can let you guys know. So you used to live in Orlando. So anyway, this show was not supposed to be taking place. This is not supposed to be a show today. But since I got back 5 minutes before noon, and Heidi is working out in the workout room because she didn't expect me back that quick. The volume's low. Is it really? Maybe it's because I'm not yelling. And I'm using a different... Can you hear me? Sorry about that. Can you hear me? Volume's low. Is it still low? Volume's good? Okay. Okay. Yes, okay. Anyway, so yes, it's important that we stop and do a quick show. I am going to do a full show tonight at 10 p.m., okay? But I'm actually this afternoon going to be doing an interview with somebody. I'm not being interviewed. I'm interviewing somebody that I'll put on YouTube. So those will get uploaded later from location here, okay? So just be watching for those YouTube videos to pop up. Thank you so much. I'm glad it sounds good. There was a tidal wave alarm that went off in New York an hour ago, and I also received a notice there was a tsunami warning down in Louisiana that went off. So and I didn't know about the New York one, so Neil, thank you. Let's double check some of these things, okay? And I told the mods that we were not going to be on today. I had already sent that out because I didn't expect to. So let's just check out. That was in Louisiana, wasn't it, that tsunami warning?
Yes.
Well, now there's been a tidal wave warning in New York. Okay, so the deep state, somebody in the deep state got access to all of our emergency alarms and are messing with people. And that is not, it's not serious. Yes, there was a tsunami warning that was sent out in Louisiana earlier this morning. I actually saw it. We had a Tabitha down there actually got a snapshot of it and sent it to us, so we saw it. So we realized what's going on here is somebody's messing in the system. All right, somebody is definitely messing in the system, and so we're going to try to find out what that is. Also want to check the earthquakes, and let me find out what's going on here. Also with the stock market, it's still up. At least it was a few minutes ago. It was up 49. It is on a wild ride. I guess roller coaster is the right word. Let's check. Let me get that set up real quick, and I'll give you that. I'll give you that information real quick. Here we go. It's up 30 points right now. So it shot way up there, over 200 and some points. At one point, it was at 357 at one point. It's come down all the way now to it's 30 points. It's up 30 right now, so just about breaking even. And there's still a whole afternoon to go, folks. It may slide 200 or 300 points in the afternoon. So again, the deep state I think we're getting sent a clear message that there are people in the deep state that can manipulate a lot of things. They can mess with the stock market. They can definitely mess with the emergency broadcasting system and send out these fake alarm Oh, we just had an earthquake, folks. Just now, I just looked at the map. Just hit 6.4 earthquake has just hit Taiwan. Very shallow, followed by a 5.1 also in Taiwan. So Taiwan has just been rocked with a 6.4, and it was only 9.4 kilometers deep. So the apocalyptic signs are everywhere, and they may not even be, some of them are being man-made. When you have a tsunami warning sent to the Gulf states of Louisiana along the coast, a tsunami warning this morning, and now someone said a tidal wave warning has just been sent to New York. Let me just check something for you. But we do have a real situation developing with a 6.4 earthquake, megaquake that just rocked Taiwan. Now there's been a 3.3, a 3.8 earthquakes in Alaska in the last 24 hours, 2.8 Puerto Rico, 4.0 Alaska, 4.7 Peru, 4.3 El Salvador, 2.5 California, 2.8 Alaska, 5.3 Japan, 3.6 Alaska, 4.2 Fiji, 4.7 Peru, 4.6 South Sandwich Islands, 3.4 Alaska, 4.4 earthquake in Iran, 2.7 in California, 3.1 Dominican Republic, 2.9 Alaska, 2.8 California, 3.4 Puerto Rico, 4.2 Chile, 5.0 Chile, 4.8 the Philippines, 2.5 Alaska, 4.8 Taiwan, 2.7 and 3.1 both in Puerto Rico, a 3.0 earthquake in Alaska, 4.4 hit Indonesia, 2.7 Pinnacles, California, 2.7 Oklahoma, 2.7 Alaska, 4.6 Taiwan, 3.6, 3.5 both in Alaska, 4.7 Vanuatu, 4.4 Alaska, and then boom, this 6.4 mega earthquake, only 9.4 kilometers deep, very shallow. A 6.4 mega quake has just rocked Taiwan, and immediately a 5.1 aftershock hit Taiwan, and now a 4.1 earthquake has just hit Kodiak, Alaska. And I think that's probably partly from the effects of this quake in Taiwan. Big quake. So we're going to keep a close eye on all those things right there. Certainly. Again, we weren't supposed to be doing a live show today. I'd already had said I was going to cancel it. This is just a quick abbreviated show. I do have another appointment to get to in which I'm going to be doing some YouTube interview, and I'll be posting it on my YouTube channel. But I will be doing a full live show tonight at 10 p.m. Eastern. Let's check on the stock market again. It's a roller coaster ride. Right now it is, let's just see what it is at this exact moment. It's now up 94 points. What a ride they're on there, folks. It's been up and it's been down. It's been 350 some, let's see, at one point, yeah, 300 and, looks like 357 points at the high, and at the lowest peak, it was down to almost 200, about 175 points down, and right now it's at 94 points up. So who knows where that roller coaster is going to wind up? Who in the world knows what's going to happen? Praise God. I'm looking good. Thank you, Kevin. Well, I just got to do a television interview. Just did over at Channel 45 here in Orlando. Really nice people. The show is called Welcome Home. The host is Barbara Beck. They have a beautiful studio. They have just a really first-class team there. Just the president of the company was there. He shook my hand. We talked for a few minutes. A really nice guy, and also the manager was there. I just had a great time. They just interviewed me, and that interview will show sometime they'll let me know exactly when it's going to air, so I can let all you folks in the Channel 45 Orlando area. Let you guys know when that interview will air so you can check that out, okay? Because it's not during my normal time that I'm on the air. I'm sorry I have a very low bandwidth. I can only operate only got one option, and that's, so I'll make it YouTube since it has a broader audience, and I have to do it on the lowest setting, so that's going to look a little grainy. So this is how it is, guys, when I'm on the road. I think we get spoiled. I was home for 3 solid months, didn't go anywhere for over 3 months, and doing the 2 shows a day and staying on top of everything. And then when we get on the road, we never know what we're going to run into when it comes to bandwidth. Don't know what's going to happen. Okay. So anyway, we had a tsunami warning. I'm going to check this now. It hit. Did somebody again bump another button? This time in Louisiana. Let's see what it was a false tsunami warning in Louisiana. And Tabitha actually, okay, here it is. Tsunami alert erroneously was sent. Yep, the Weather Channel's even also KSLA TV is saying it. Also, NOLA.com is reporting it. Severe weather alert. Tsunami warning in effect for New Orleans, Louisiana. It was posted at 8:28 a.m. Central Time by the U.S. National Weather Service. What is going on, folks? It went out on television. It went out on radio. It went out on everybody's cell phones, and people are freaking out there. The full message, here it is. AccuWeather says the National Weather Service tsunami warning this morning was a test now. No tsunami warning in effect for the east coast of the United States. All right. So there are currently no tsunami warnings in effect for the Gulf Coast. If you received a tsunami warning, it was not real. Okay, and there was a tsunami warning. AccuWeather severe weather alert tsunami warning in effect for New Orleans, Louisiana at 8:28 a.m. Central Time. That warning went out, and now, of course, the U.S. Weather National Weather Service is saying that was a erroneous mistake. There was also a tidal wave warning that went out for the East Coast about an hour ago. They're saying that was a test. Okay. Well, I think we got a problem. I think we got a serious problem in the deep state. They're manipulating a lot of numbers. Okay.
Why does it have to be the deep state?
Well,
it could be Russia. It could be China.
It could be. It doesn't have to be.
Seeing if they can do cyber or whatever.
No, you're right on there. It doesn't have to be the deep state. It could be. We could be that we're being hacked by North Korea, by China, maybe Russia. Who knows? That's a good point. We can't have that many people bumping buttons during change of shift. So, and they're saying hi to you. They want to say hi to you.
Well, hello.
Okay. So anyway, it's just crazy what's going on. Let me tell you what else is happening. The stock market, let's check it. People are asking me what else is going on there. It was up 357. It was down 175. Right now, it is up 91. Roller coaster, Heidi. Roller coaster. A lot of nervous people in the market, but not in our economy. Our economy is strong. We're gaining jobs. The unemployment numbers are low. The wages are going up. The taxes have been cut. So don't let the stock market really worry you or concern you as it relates to Main Street. Wall Street is not really necessarily a reflection of Main Street. Not necessarily. Okay? Not necessarily. It can be, though. If it falls too much, jobs can then be released. But, not like this. Not when you're having a roller coaster. I think this is an adjustment. I've been saying that when we got over 26,000, that there has to be an adjustment. It's probably 2,000 to 3,000 points too high than what it really is supposed to be. But even if it was to be readjusted to 23,000 and then kind of stabilize, I think that would still be an enormous, incredible ride in the strength of the market since President Trump has been elected. So we're going to keep a close eye on this, see how this works out. All right. Just a couple more minutes here, folks. I'm going to let you guys go. I have some other appointments I got to get to. And we told you, we did a video last night, 70 car pileup in Iowa yesterday. 70 cars. One person was killed, unfortunately. But miraculously, there wasn't more deaths or injuries, really. And Russia has been in an absolute insane blizzard. The Kremlin's been buried in snow. Even for Russia standards, it was bad. Okay? Very, very bad. Heidi, I just did an interview with the show Welcome Home.
All right. How'd it go?
It went great. It went great. And they're going to let us know when it's going to air.
What'd you talk about?
We talked about Secret of the Sacred Incense.
Yeah.
And I mean, they were like, what? They had not heard of it even. Okay? There's a lot of Christians have not even heard that the incense of the temple has been found, even though it was found in 1992.
Really, yeah, that's kind of odd, isn't it?
It is. It's part of, I think, was simply they wanted to keep it on the low.
Right.
Because according to the Copper Scroll map, not only was the secret incense supposed to be in this special cave, but the ashes of the heifer, of the red heifer.
And the tabernacle itself.
And the tabernacle itself. And they stopped, put the brakes on all of it after they found the incense in 92. Whoa, stop. As if it's not time, it's not time, it's not time. Well, folks, now apparently maybe it's time. Because we're hearing that they're going to reopen the excavations at the cave and look for the ashes of the red heifer, which means, and what are they for? For the dedication, for the purification of the third temple. And so you have to understand, if they're going back in to look, it is time. Well, Jerusalem's in its 70th year. President of the United States, we talked about that on the air. President declaring Jerusalem the capital of Israel, how prophetic that was. We also talked a little bit about being rapture ready. Okay, what does that mean? All right.
Billy sent that.
Is this Billy?
Earthquake of Taiwan.
Yeah, it just hit 6.4.
It cracked the road.
It cracked the road. Billy Night Train's out there somewhere?
Yep.
All right, Billy. Man, it's shaking. Crack the road. I see it. Wow. I wonder if I can show. Wow. Can I show this? Let's see. Why not? Hang on, guys. I'll let you guys see this. I'll do a PBT for you. Hang on. Give me a moment. Look, see the road? Cracked. Wow. Imagine if you were walking through that walkway and the earth broke apart right in front of you. That's just one spot where there's some damage, Heidi. 6.4.
Mm-hmm.
6.4 earthquake. All right. Cool. Billy Night Train, thank you. Really cool. So there's earthquakes and there's tsunami warnings that have been canceled. They were not real. Somebody's hacking our system. Somebody's messing with us. They don't have to be the deep state. Heidi, I think you're exactly right. It could have easily been that our National Weather Service, our emergency broadcast system. Look, we had the false alarm in Hawaii about a missile, but now that was different. This is now the weather. I mean, for us to get a tsunami warning for New Orleans, and then a tidal wave warning for the East Coast on the National Weather System. So that's just crazy. It's just crazy. Someone said, I just met Elvis in my dreams. He said Paul was an alien. Blinko, seriously? All right, having a little fun, but tell Elvis he's wrong. All right. Let me see here. What else is going on? They found out in Iran that they are mass producing drones. They are mass producing drones. that drones with smart bombs on them. They're strapping smart bombs onto drones, and then they can fly the drones where they want to and then blow them up. And this is a new thing. They're mass producing them. Blinko says, "I'm just joking, Paul. I love the Lord." I know that, Blinko. I know you're joking. So anyway, it's kind of crazy, these things that are happening. Check the Wall Street again, just real quick. Let's check the Dow, see what's happening. Up 94. Is it going to continue higher, or will it take a nosedive yet later this afternoon? It's up 94 points right now.
I think it's evening out.
It's going to even out, maybe? Okay. I like that positive attitude on that. That's good. I think you could be right. Here's some quick news over at Crusader Journal real fast before we let you guys go. Wall Street, Trump's lawyers want him to refuse Mueller's interview request. All right, and I agree with that. Don't ever subject yourself to, you don't know what people are going to ask you, especially if the scope of the questions are your whole life. I mean, somebody asked me something from 30 years ago. I can't remember. Man, 30 minutes ago. Okay, come on now. I don't want an exact, have to quote something exactly right 30 minutes ago. So I think that's a good thing. Okay, the EU tells Britain, it's time for you to go ahead and make your Brexit. Oh, now they want him to just get out. Okay? Time has come to make your Brexit. Well, the people have already voted. Okay, so the European Union's chief negotiator, Michael Barnier, told Britain yesterday that the time had come for Britain to make a choice on what sort of relationship it wants to have with the EU with its Brexit. Britain has ruled out staying in any custom unions with the EU after Brexit, but the nature of its trading relationship with the world's largest trading bloc has split Theresa May's government and Conservative Party. Barnier, speaking after talks in Downing Street, I never turned that off, with Prime Minister May and Brexit Secretary David Davis, bluntly called on Britain to clarify how it saw the future relationship with the EU after it leaves on March 29th, 2019, when they are officially gone. Did you hear, Heidi? Ireland now is looking like they're going to Brexit out of the EU also.
Really?
Ireland, yeah. So it means the EU is falling apart.
I heard you were on the air in Ireland.
I was on the air in Ireland, yes.
With Sean McGreef.
Yes, I was. Kurt, and I think I stirred up a stir over there in Ireland. Is that good?
All right.
I am Irish.
All right.
I deserve to speak to some of my ancestors. Who knows? Sean Moncrief might be a long-lost 14th cousin or something, I don't know. Let me tell you what else is going on real quick here. Yes, 6.4 earthquake Taiwan. That's very powerful earthquake that hit there. And also some more information on world events going on around the world. Airstrikes are continuing to pound Syria's last rebel strongholds as gas is choking the civilians. According to reports, warplanes launched heavy attacks on two last major rebel areas in Syria, killing at least 29 people in the suburbs. The reports are this, Heidi, that there was also chemical gas used. It choked the civilians. And President Assad's government has vowed to retake all of Syria from the rebels who have lost large swaths of territory they have held in the war, now entering its 8th year. A year-long siege on the last major rebel-held area near the city of Damascus, the suburb of eastern Ghouta, has tightened in recent months. And in the northwest, the government and its militia allies have been trying to advance in mostly rural areas, the last province still largely under rebel control. So gas was used, probably chlorine. I don't think it was sarin gas. I talked with Stephen Ben-Noon about that, on Sunday night when he was our guest, and he said, look, it's they're trying to. He believes that it's the ISIS using the gas and trying to blame it on Assad. Rex Tillerson believes that Assad is using the gas. Trump's not said either way, so we're still trying to figure out who's using this gas on the people. It's just a horrible, horrible situation. When you're talking about war, and what about SpaceX, Heidi? He was supposed to launch this.
Heavy. They call it a heavy rocket. It's supposed to be 3 times as powerful as anything that they've ever launched.
Well, Bart Begley's got a report. New SpaceX jumbo rocket set for debut test launch today. According to Cape Canaveral, I don't know what time it's. 1:30 p.m. Okay, it's going to launch in 1 hour. Okay. This new SpaceX jumbo rocket, in line to become the world's most powerful launch vehicle, as you said, Heidi, in operation, was set for its highly anticipated test debut flight today, carrying Tesla Roadster as a mock payload. Get that, using a Tesla Roadster, a car. Okay, liftoff of the 23rd story tall Falcon. It's 23 stories. This rocket ship is, Heidi. 23 stories tall. How much did that toy cost? Whoa! What's his name? Elon Musk. How does he make money on that? Building this rocket and just firing in the air. But if he can prove he can do it, then it's a game changer, right? What he can take up there. Heavy amounts of cargo.
Now, Billy Night Train has updated. Buildings have collapsed.
We're at Taiwan. I knew this was bad. When you showed the ground broke in half right there on the street, then you know buildings are probably toppling. It was a 6.4 earthquake that hit Taiwan, folks, and it was only 9.4 kilometers deep. And here we go. We got some pictures coming out of Taiwan. Let's see if I can get this on here. Here's a building collapsing. Whoops. Is that a video?
Yeah.
Can you scroll? Let's see if I can. Here we go, guys. I think we can.
It'll show it in a minute.
Okay, here we go. All right, let's check this out. You can see that building there is damaged. There you go. Look at that. That building's going down. They're completely collapsing. It's on the island of Taiwan. So, Billy Night Train. Thank you, Billy Night Train, for sending this information. It's a very serious situation there in Taiwan. Back on the SpaceX rocket, it's scheduled to fire off in 1 hour at 1:30 p.m. Eastern from the Kennedy Space Center in Cape Canaveral, Florida, Heidi. We should have been down there watching the rocket.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, anyway, getting the rocket off the ground would likely give California-based SpaceX a new edge on a handful of commercial rocket companies vying for the lucrative contracts with NASA. That's how he makes money. If he can prove he can do it, he gets the lucrative NASA contracts, all right, to launch satellites. Propelled by 27 rocket engines, the Falcon Heavy packs more than 5 million pounds of thrust at its launch, roughly 3 times the force of the Falcon 9, the boosters that until now had been the workhorse of SpaceX.
Looks like that tsunami warning came to Miami too.
So somebody's hacked the National Weather Service. So Miami got warnings for a tsunami, New Orleans got warnings for a tsunami, the East Coast got warnings for a tidal wave.
A tsunami warning was mistakenly sent by an app. There is no tsunami warning in effect. It was just a tsunami test message.
Okay, so an app.
Yeah, this is what.
So Miami, CBS News in Miami is saying a routine National Weather Service test Tuesday resulted in a false push notification to mobile phones about a tsunami warning, giving a jolt to many residents along the East Coast. Oh, the brother, what's his name? The brother you were just talking about earlier this morning that has a friend in Pakistan.
Yeah, Rodney.
Rodney just jumped on your phone here and said you can easily see the rocket launch from Orlando.
Huh.
Standing outside.
Really?
Easily see it go up. Interesting. All right, Rodney, thank you. Well, maybe I'll just stand outside and look for it then. All right. I mean, are you serious? Thank you, Rodney. I hope to see you, Rodney, later this weekend. Anyway, Heidi, you got a rocket that's going to go off that's 3 times larger power than the Falcon 9, which was the most powerful rocket in the world. This thing's 3 times that. What are they calling this monster? The Jumbo, SpaceX Jumbo, I guess. Is that what they're calling it? The Falcon Heavy rocket. All right. So anyway, we got tsunamis in. No, we don't. Fake tsunami reports for Miami, Florida. A fake tsunami report was sent to the residents of New Orleans. A fake tidal wave warning was sent to the residents of New York and along the East Coast. So somebody has hacked our national weather system. But you notice everybody's given a different reason for it. Everybody's given a different reason. Okay. One said they had a shift change. One said it's a robot, or what took it? An app? Maybe it's bots. Maybe this is the AI thing that everybody's saying, look out, you better hope the AIs don't take over. Guys, if they can hack the National Weather Service and send out tsunami warnings, could they hack the football and set off the nukes? Has anybody thought this through? Crazy. Anyway, Taiwan, I wonder if there's, Heidi, I'm bad feeling we've got people killed. Can you spell Taiwan? Taiwan? Yeah. Sorry, guys. All right, guys, I tell you what, I'm going to let you go. I got another appointment to get to. I'm going to do some more YouTube videos, though. I'm going to do an interview with somebody. I'm not going to tell you who it is. Just going to post it, okay? So watch for it later this afternoon and evening. I will be live tonight at 10 p.m. Eastern with my beautiful wife, Heidi Begley. All right? Say hi. Say goodbye, Mama.
Bye.
See you guys, all right?
See you later.
God bless you guys. I'll be back. Are you serious? Where's the buttons for this thing? Are you serious?